Hi, humans, or what I presume to be humans. This is Chad McCanna, involuntarily twitching Banjo-Tooie for your hopeful entertainment. This is an ongoing series, like the plugs out of the way up top, in which I am compelled to stream my gaming thanks to the donations of our Patreon patrons. This was a $500 a month milestone. So my game download come in. It's weird that they have this pop up in a mandatory way right at that moment, which means that if you are playing online, I know it's inconsequential. It's the rare logo and a bit of the top of Grunty's hat, but it is game content that necessarily gets covered up by that sort of thing. You know, ultimately it's not very important game content, but I do lament it. I don't like HUD things stepping on my game experience. Anyway, check us out on our Patreon at dkvine.com/Patreon. This is a milestone that was intended to be made available to the general public, so join us every Sunday morning if you are in the general public. But while you're here, I am going to spend the next 5 seconds and the previous 30 plugging our Patreon. dkvine.com/Patreon. Thanks. So, I don't know if there's any exploration that we need to get back to in Jinjo Village. I think we've pretty much got everything we can. We got the treble clef. Yeah, there isn't too much time we need to spend here, to my knowledge. Maybe we'll come back. But right now, we've just finished, or at least found a reasonable stopping point for plundering Atlantis in our last stream. So that should take us on to Terrydactyland. I can't remember if we've actually opened it up. So, you know what? Let's go talk to Jiggy Wiggy and see what we actually do have access to. Posting up in the Twitch chat, we have Captain Dr. Pedro. I don't remember you from any of these streams. If this is your first one, welcome. Tip Top Kong, awesome. Hey, it's Malik. Oh, hang on a sec.
You must collect enough jiggies to prove yourself worthy.
Have I really not?
You don't have enough jiggies. 2 more are needed if you wish to be granted an audience.
Okay, I guess we already unlocked Terrydactyland. Apologies for the forgetfulness there. In Libden Color is in Matt Corner, who may or may not be Batman. I've never seen them in the same place at the same time. Falcon Dove Owl, aka Karakong, has posted up. And I'm going to go to, where is it? Pine Grove. Why did I think that was called Wooded Hollow? Well, what we needed was the Kazooie underwater bargee ghost splody move. By the way, before I get to it, we are going to be checking out Terrydactyland. I can't believe I didn't get these jiggies yet. Or notes. But if anyone could open up that Banjo-Kazooie wiki document that actually has the baddie names for Terrydactyland so we can call them out as we go, that would be fantastic. Brega. This move is impossible to use in third person. And billionaire Bruce Wayne, a.k.a. the mild-mannered Chris Alcock, has showed up. Yes, I forgot we had a Klungo battle. All right. Which Klungo do we think it is? I don't even remember what the last one was. There are 3, and they're randomized. Oh, no, not you again.
Mistress said Klungo must stop you or I get more beatings.
We'll give you a beating, too.
No, Klungo wins this time. Has no potion to try.
And every time you encounter Klungo, he gets... Oh, shit, the invisible one. He gets, more and more beat up. His clothes get scruffier. He has a black eye. I'm going to do something that I very rarely do, if I can remember how the controls work for it. Golden feathers. There we go. I think that might be the first time I've used gold feathers in this run. Poor Klungo.
barbarian bird beats poor Klungo again.
That can't be good for your health, Klungo. Why not retire?
No, mistress needs me. Klungo return for more beatings, then work on new potion.
No, that's not the voice I gave him last time, is it? Is this the same arena that we fought him in the first time? I don't think it is. Let's give it a little look around. Yeah, I think this is a unique little chamber. But, you know, it's another one of those that we only get to see this one time. You know, next time when I go through that little bit of water from the Pine Grove, it's going to connect straight over to here, as if this room didn't exist. Although we do know that this takes up physical space. It's not like some little pocket universe that Klungo fights you in, because they actually had to drive the Hag 1 through it. And is it? Yeah, it's definitely unique geography, because we came out of water here, and of course there was no water when we exited Spiral Mountain. Huh. You're going to be hearing a lot of that, unfortunately. Terrydactyland is huge, so I'll be doing the Talon route quite a bit. How are we doing on eggs in general? Okay, get some ice eggs, I suppose. And I could use some grenade eggs. Or could I? Maybe 4 of them. Alright. Now I think this is where we get Clockwork Kazooie eggs, which is one of the cooler moves in the game.
The ultimate egg for you to hold! A clockwork bomb that's remote controlled! That'll be all. Dismissed.
I could have used a little tutorial there. Yeah, the Clockwork Kazooie eggs are excellent, and although they're not exactly the most intuitive thing in the world. Ow. Whatever. Sometimes when you're close to baddies, it's really difficult to actually hit them. I believe this is what leads to Cloud Cuckoo Land. See if we can get the music to change. Yep. Oh, I love this. This is such a cool little... Not only an appropriately bizarre way to get to Cloud Cuckoo Land, there will be a bubble here, which has some really awesome reflective properties in a bit. But also I love the fact that it's subtly showing you how divorced from the rest of the Isle of Hags this actually is. You know, it takes place way up there, so they don't even allow you to access it from inside the isle proper. It's on this weird little outcropping. This is one of my favorite music fades from Grant Kirkhope. It goes from, you know, this sort of foreboding Isle of Hags tune to this like really whimsical. It's one of the most jarring shifts in the game, but I mean in this case jarring is appropriate. Cloud Cuckoo Land is something else. Let's see, what else should we do? Oh, I know what we should do. Oh wait, oh my god, I didn't think it could get us up here. All I wanted to do was look at textures. Alright, these trees. Check this out. Another example. This sort of reminds me of we'll get those notes in a moment. Of the trees from, maybe that's where I'm thinking Wooded Hollow in Mayhem Temple, that sort of make up the walls, and from a distance they look pretty solid as far as 3D rendering goes. These ones, of course, evergreens, hence the Pine Hollow. Ow! Oh my god. I gave me a heart attack. Damn. Yeah, really great job once again of from a distance, it looks like a real environment. You really lose sight of the limitations of the N64, and once you get up here, of course, it becomes kind of obvious, but best viewed from a distance, while kind of squinting. Okay. This is a good opportunity to trot out our new Kazooie egg. Oh, okay, here's the tutorial.
Use the left stick to move the bomb around and detonate it by pressing X.
There we go. This is why robots will one day rise up against us, because we do things like that to them. Hi, Univin. Welcome to the stream. I don't think I've seen you here either. Glad to have you. Do, 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 do. Alright, I think we'll be learning this move inside the giant cavern. But that will allow us to access the next area of the game, which... Hang on a second. Can we? Ah.
Hey, Rush Brain, you can't go through there.
Oh, man. I was thinking we could break sequence with the Kazooie Clockwork Eggs. That must have been an absolute nightmare for the testing department. When they read the design spec on that. Are you kidding me? Oh, Mitchell F. Wolf, a.k.a. the Wolf FM, has showed up. Welcome, sir. Terrydactyland. Interesting how they sort of, you know, you walk in with the camera facing like this, and you hear the background music, that sort of all these animal noises. You don't quite know what you're getting into, and only when you walk out here does the camera turn around and you realize, oh my god, this place is huge. Are these guys Stegonators? I know we have a member of the DKVine forum that uses that as their avatar, and their name is Stegonator. Did anyone happen to pull up that Banjo-Kazooie wiki and look at the baddie names? I really do love Terrydactyland. It's big, overly so in a couple of places. There's going to be a lot of backtracking because we have to deal with Banjo and Kazooie, Banjo, Kazooie, Daddy T-Rex, Baby T-Rex, and Mumbo, and do all sorts of things with all of those configurations. However, I think it's at least to me, it's one of the more fun stages to actually spend any time with. You know what? I should stop talking for a moment and focus on what I actually want to initially do. And perhaps you guys can help me out. What do you think should be the first thing I do in this world? Should I go around as Banjo and Kazooie and clear everything out that I can, and then switch over to Mumbo? Or should I open up the Baby T-Rex doors? Okay. Going after this honeycomb here. Hey, Alistair showed up. Awesome. Wow, it's 1 a.m. in Australia. That's dedication. Thank you, sir. Oh, that didn't work. That didn't quite work out. Okay, let's see if I can do that a little better. Ah, okay, too high. I'm definitely overcompensating. Ah, come on. Well, we're going to have to do a little clockwork egg grinding in a moment. And suicide. Okay, someone's telling me to activate the train station. I can't remember. This is really, much like Alistair saying in the chat, this is when my memory of Tooie gets extremely hazy. I remember the basic geography of the external area of Terrydactyland. Like, I know that Mumbo's suggestive layer is right in this direction. We'll see more on that later. But I don't remember how to access the train station itself. I usually take that pathway slowly. Mitchell suggesting I should stare at some textures for a while. That sounds like a solid plan as any. Oh, is this a train switch? I walked right to it. Well, that was easy. Now I would like to find that train station so I can get what sounded like either a Jinjo or a Minjo. Hopefully the former. Alright, this looks like a Daddy T-Rex switch. I've wondered about the Daddy and Baby T-Rex naming scheme. Does Banjo become his own father? Does Banjo momentarily turn into Bear Bear? Thankfully, we have the one person qualified to answer that question in the Twitch chat. No name Septuple 9? What do you think? Chris Alcock. Can you explain Daddy T-Rex, Baby T-Rex? I know you didn't work on this title, but you do have Word of God because you tested Grunty's Revenge. I have no idea where that train station is. But I do remember this bit. Yeah, okay, so unfortunately... Alright, so there's a puzzle we need to sort of examine before I just start firing clockwork eggs with reckless abandon. I need a better vantage point, I think. I don't know if I'm going to be afforded one. Oh, there's a... Is it a split-up pad or a... Yeah, this world is absolutely massive. Okay. So there are all these little entryways up here, and... Okay, so I think they lead to the one directly above them. So we need to blow up this guy. He's one of the bad cavemen. Maybe I could just fire the egg straight up there. Oh, okay, maybe not. See if we can still make it in. Okay. Ah, perfect. Probably one of the more risque elements that you'll find in an E-rated game.
Oh, not fair. Fair weakness in armor. Others not so easy.
I have the volume down so low I can't tell what their garbles sound like. Alright, and how do we get to this Jinjo here? That was a pretty successful use of the clockwork egg. Okay, not that, certainly. Could it be the one all the way over here? Let's hope. Nope, definitely not. Maybe the second one over. No? Oh, can you actually enter on the ground? Oh, man. Okay. I should get a better look at that, I think. Can I get up there in any reasonable way without losing a... Oh, whoop, no! Oh, I needed clockwork eggs. Okay. Let's take a better look at this. Okay, I'm taking a moment to read the chat. Alright, so Alcock is saying that it's probably the same T-Rex at 2 different points in his life, like Irie. Interesting. It's not like Banjo is quantum leaping into existing animals. Okay. And, yeah, so the chat is rightly taking that as a deconfirmation of Scott Bakula being in either Banjo 3E or the next season, or the next series of Star Trek. Oh, man, I don't know what to think about that one. Okay, how the hell... It's not this. We tried that one. It's not this. Is there anything hidden over here, perhaps? Jinjo? Yep. I could tell it was something good because it had a little saving indicator on the bottom. Alright, Alright, so yeah, this is, as I said, definitely where my familiarity with the world starts to flag. Any help is welcomed. But let's look at some textures! Oh my god. I remember seeing screenshots of this world that were posted on the Rareware website. They actually posted several like overly high resolution images from the game on the Rareware website. One of them was Hailfire Peaks, and the other one was this. Wow, he's really strong. Three normal shots, showing off all of these amazing textures, these fossils that are just embedded into the walls. We're talking about the Nintendo 64 here. Nintendo themselves couldn't do anything like this. The Banjo-Tooie art team, well, and the engineering team, because they had to actually make this run, were just pushing the limits of the console well beyond, I think, anyone expected it to be able to perform. I think the leap between early GameCube and late N64 was not as impressive as it might have been because Rare was so good at getting the performance they wanted out of the system. Alright, let's see what's in here. Oh, yes. The Styracosaurus family house. So I'm a... Oh, this is not the first one we've seen because we saw one of these things in the enemy honeycombs when we were going through Chief BLOATAZIN's mission. Anyway, I love dinosaurs. I've been a dinosaur fanatic since a little kid. I know the familiar and the obscure, and I was over the moon when I saw that Rare had acknowledged the fact that this is not a Triceratops. This is a Styracosaurus. Easiest indicator is the lack of the two eye horns and this sort of fan of horns going all the way around the frill. Yeah, it's definitely a ceratopsian. It comes from that categorization, but a distinct species from the Triceratops. And we've got some cute little babies. Let's see what this was for before we this shock jump pad. Possibly something we need Kazooie for herself. Alright, we'll talk to some folks and then we'll deal with that.
Oh, I do feel slightly unwell. It must have been that caveman I ate. Or perhaps it was the pterodactyl.
Okay. Well, they're herbivores. I guess that's where my dinosaur accolades for Rare end. You did not eat a caveman. Stop trying to look big and scary. Mumbo pad.
Boo-hoo. I'm so small and all the girls laugh at me.
Go away. Leave Scrotty alone.
Well, if that's how you greet visitors.
Why are you so sad? My family isn't keeping too well.
Now you've done it, Banjo. Just wait until you hear all the problems she wants us to fix.
Look at my oldest, Scrat. Very sickly and needs a doctor urgently.
Which doctor?
I don't care, any doctor will do. I've heard there's a crazy shaman that lives on the cliff top who might help. Strit here was out walking one day and came back this size. Now he's too small to be a proper dinosaur. Scrut has gone missing. She took some money from my purse and headed off to the train station.
So many problems. I told you so, Banjo.
We'll see what we can do. Wonderful. It's nice to know not every character in this game is bad.
I love the anime. I wish we could get a better look at. There's an invisible wall here, unfortunately, so I can't quite. And this is as far out as I can zoom the camera. I don't know, something about this character screams at Brian. I think this might be one of his. The way she's laying, I think, is definitely inspired by the sick Triceratops in Jurassic Park. Yeah, it's fantastic. I wish we could get a better look at it. Maybe I can... I bet if I split up as Kazooie and then go up top. This is what you really want to see. A better look at NPCs, not actually playing the game, right? Wow, God. Okay, I think we might be getting close to enough. There we go. God, I should have done this whenever we were capturing these character images for DK Vine. Like, that would be a perfect one. So good. That tail. Okay, texture time. Look at the textures in this tail. And the fact that, like, you don't see any of the seams when the animation happens. They squash and stretch along the polygon perfectly. So good. And all the characters in Banjo have this randomized blinking. I haven't pointed that out yet, but I don't think that matches up with the animation cycle. I think eyes just in general are yep. All the characters just sort of randomly blink. All right, so we need to get, so this was Scrut and this is Scrit. We need to get a doctor, witch doctor, to help out. And I think the same thing can be said here, maybe? That's weird. Okay. I don't think Mumbo... I don't know why I thought that would be fine. I don't know why... I don't think Mumbo solves both their problems. Oh, maybe I have to get Banjo's backpack and take this one. Nah, I don't know. We'll see. And Libding, welcome to the stream. I don't think I called you out any earlier. All right, so we walked up here from, this was the area with those cages, right? I'm trying to keep the geography straight. Yes, okay, so we cleared that out. I haven't seen what's up there yet. We could go up this winding path. I see a note down there. That's the XBLA draw distance helping us out. Or we could continue on this little ledge. I'm inclined to go with the outer one because, yeah, I think there will be... Yeah, I think that's just connecting back to the entrance, or to the way we came, to whence we came. Okay. So yes, I'm being told Mumbo solves both of their problems. I'm thinking one of them, though, will need to make use of the train station. Yeah, sure.
High up ledges are out of reach. A jump to get there, I'll now teach. Choose your spot with the greatest care. Only jump for the bird and bear. That'll be all. Dismissed.
And we've made our way all the way around. Here's the entrance again. Fantastic. All right. Oh, another. Here's I think a better lit version of that texture we were looking at earlier. Lovely. God, this mountain's huge. I mean, I know that we're not really able to get a look at the, you know, how the Nintendo 64 hardware copes with rendering this. Ooh, look at this one. Oh, I love the way that they've differentiated. You know, a lot of people have that criticism of Terrydactyland, that the geography is tough, that it gets confusing and labyrinthine. But I do think Rare at least did a decent enough job of... I mean, part of the problem is you can't zoom the camera out enough to really get a sense of some of the landmarks. But when you do stop and look around, they did a good job of of differentiating, like, the middle spire from this outside. And I love this look of this kind of craggy outcropping that borders Terrydactyland. It looks really nice up against the middle one. Anyway, let's get back to the actual playing of the game. Memechi has showed up, as has Heil, which destroys my theory that they're the same person. Are you a Minjo? Yep. Whoa, 4 eggs. Jeez. no, no, no. I was trying to... Ah! Why is this one so hard? I think I just pissed him off. Okay, here's another opportunity for a Kazooie Clockwork Egg. So the idea is I think there are 3 kinds of cavemen in the world. I can't remember their names. Oh, there's a train station. Perhaps someone else can. There are the Ooga Boogas, the Unga Bungas. Oh, okay. You never get jiggy from Then the Rock Nuts. All right. So I need to land the Clockwork Egg on this ledge. Good. And then run it behind and...
Oh, I'll go shape of the pear, but still 3 of us left.
Shape of the pear. It's all gone pear-shaped. I'll take you. Oh, you know what? So we... Whoa! I did not expect him to be able to... Whoa. To be able to climb up there. Murray? Hello, good morning. He wants some attention. My wife Janelle is out of town, so it's just been me and Murray for a couple days, and if I'm not paying attention to him, who is? I have a Schrodinger's cat right now, and by playing this game, I am forcing him into I'm forcing him out of his quantum superposition and into not existing. Alright, I think we need to bring that one dinosaur that's in our... Oh, no. Actually, I think we need to take another one back to the cliff top. So let's bring it here and see if we can get one of them.
Chuffy is enjoying the attractions of Witchy World. Would you like Chuffy to pick you up?
Yes, certainly. Shit, knocked it over. Wonderful. Deal with that in an hour. Murray, don't drink that off the floor. Okay. Okay, so this one's perfectly healthy.
I hope Mom wouldn't be too mad at me.
Yeah, I think there's conversation about the British idiom, or as Chris Alcock put it, Britium of pear-shaped. So yeah, it just means something's gone bad.
You're in the cave for the next month as punishment.
Okay, let's see. Will this dinosaur pick up the fact that I'm here? Did we get a name for these? Has anyone pulled up that wiki yet? Yep, he's drinking that right off the floor. Wonderful. You have a bowl of water in the kitchen. Okay, so I do think we need to get Banjo's pack-em-up backpack move from Grunty Industries and carry one of those Styracosaur children here, and then take him to Clifftop, the sick one, I believe. That's right, that's right. Okay, so we take Mumbo back to the cave, make the small one big, and then we take Banjo to the cave and take the sick one into the train. It's all starting to come back. All coming back to me.
Do not come past. No one gets in Oogle Boogle Cave. They bad men.
What's that then?
The Unga Bungas want to rule all Terrydactyland.
Oogles, I missed it. Damn. Well, let's see what else he has to say.
You dumb, not listen. No one get in cave. I'll be back.
Oh, she will. So those guys... Okay, so we need to destroy the rock nuts. The Unga Bungas get scared by the T-Rex. And then the little bitty ones, I think, just want food. They're sort of shivering for warmth. Alright, path to nest. Let's not do this just yet. I'm going to not be a Dumbo and go see Mumbo, maybe? Actually, yeah, I should go inside the, this thing. We'll be back out here. Whoa! Well, water at least. Yeah, let's go inside the mountain. And the entrance, if I know where I'm going. Okay, good. Alright, I was able to keep straight where I actually am. Now we just need to find a little door inside. Yeah, I think this will do. Of course. Let's take a look at what we're dealing with in a moment, though. No. Okay, so at some point we need to raise this up so we can get over to here on foot, and then there's... okay. And I think there's a flight pad on the top of this. It's all very hazy, though. That's all that was for. Oh, okay. Fair enough. No! No! Come on, man. Okay, his hitbox went higher than I expected. Alright, we need to find a few egg nests. Damn. Okay, we'll be back. Of course, we have to hatch that egg. It's one of Terry's children. I think there's, yes, something for Kazooie down here. Ugh. God. Alright, now I think I should have enough time to get this Jinjo if I can just not run into Banjo while I'm doing it. Nice. Okay. That's all that we need to do down here, to my knowledge. Any egg nests? Does anyone see a damnable egg nest? I wonder, you know, as I was saying, I kind of remember Terrydactyland fondly, but I wonder if this experience is going to turn me around on it. If I'm just going to get fed up. I remember there were 2 egg nests up here. Well, not up here, further around the mountain. Just 2, though. Is that what this has become? Okay, we can do a bill drill on this rock. Hello, Smooth Dog. Welcome to the chat. Okay, that was a treble clef, but of course, not the indication that... Oh boy. Oh boy, there it is. It'll get more vulgar as this continues, but... Yep, there's the famous landmark of Terrydactyland. And the level designers are very aware of what they have done there. I forget who it was. The environmental artist, but I believe the responsible party is now at Playtonic and copped to it in an interview or on social media. I think we might have actually prodded them about that, which I think is an appropriate thing to do considering the subject matter. We've got a Jinjo here, but I think that requires Daddy T-Rex. And I believe this, yeah, that's just a little alcove that doesn't actually lead inside. Ah, okay, here we go. And he can't get us. He can look at us, but he can't get us. I wonder if the cycle, you know, it seemed like they were off by just a little bit. I wonder if, as I approach them from inside this cave, they loaded in that order, because the one that was closer, that was sooner in the cycle, was closer to me as I walked around. So perhaps like here it starts, and then there it starts immediately for the next one. Obviously a little further back, but yeah, I've never really done any experiments on how the egg nest cycles work, but I'm sure speedrunners know. By the way, look at the lighting. Watch as I pass from here to here. Boom. Check that out. It's so subtle and really unnecessary. There's this yellowish light shining from that part of the area, and you can see it on the floor, and it actually affects Banjo and Kazooie. Absolutely brilliant. So let's go find that rock nut. Are there any warp pads nearby? Oh, this level's so big, I hate it. Here we go. Alright. And I think we got to him, yes, from this entrance, and then we wound our way up the cave. Oh, come on. Oh, God. That would have been excruciating.
Ah, I'll go shape of the pair. But still 2 of us left.
Yeah. Oh, boy. That means I need to get 2 more clockwork eggs at some point. Oh, hey. Hello. Oh, so we have alternate routes. Oh, come on. No. God damn it. Oh, could we really have done that the whole time? I think we need to enter behind the waterfall. Okay, I thought there might have been something down there. They don't use the climbing move all that much in this game. Oh, hey, check out that little animation from Banjo. Let's idle for a moment while I drink coffee. Off the floor, like Murray. That's cool. Ooh, this is pretty. Oh, I love this. And I love what happens to the music in this moment. I love caves. I think they're... they work really well for Nintendo 64 hardware, but I don't know, I think just in general caves are very atmospheric, and if they can be done right, yeah, you're in for a treat. Let me see if I can get... Okay, what do you guys think? Is this a Talon Trot kind of thing, or is this a Clockwork Egg? I mean, both would work, theoretically. Alright. Boom. There's a, there's an animation that they made for the Clockwork Egg actually sliding. I remember when they first debuted the Clockwork Kazooie Egg, or they announced it, rather. The screenshot was kind of forced perspective, so it looked like it was an actual transformation. So all of a sudden we were wondering, oh, does that mean there's going to be individual transformations for Banjo and Kazooie splitting up, or like what does this mean? Or will you have one that finally looks like Kazooie instead of just looking like Banjo? And it was this egg, which I think is the cooler option no one could have possibly expected.
It's exciting in the Unga and Unga caves. Exciting.
Okay. Well, we know one egg is outside. I know one is in the interior of the giant structure, and then I guess there's one in each of the Oogle and Ungas. Oh, you know what? This is a Banjo move, I want to say. Or is it? Has to be a Banjo move. Although, how do we... Oh, this is tricky. These guys are going to screw us up, aren't they? And I think they'll respawn before I can... Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do this. Yeah, he's going to respawn any second. Oh, I could have shot him. Oh, you can get by them. Okay.
No kazooie means space in your pack. A way to fill it is what you lack. Pick large things up off the ground. In they go and carry them right. Oh.
Okay. Ugh. Now I gotta travel for work next week. I can't get sick from doing voices. All right, but we've at least got the pack 'em up move, so that's cool. How did he say to activate it? All right, let's talk to him again. I wasn't paying attention. I was talking. Taxi pack, press and hold, then press right stick left. Continue to hold it and press X. Okay. I'm glad I asked because I never would have figured that out. Okay. Cool. Lovely green lighting, by the way. Oh, awesome. Grant Kirkhope likes the fact that I'm streaming this. That's great. On Facebook. Thanks for the relay, Matt. Okay, here we go. So we learned the name of those electric eels in last week's stream, but I can't recall. And I know I keep asking you guys for character names that you're probably telling me, and I'm just not getting to them. We've got a lot of people in the Twitch chat, so it's tough to pay attention before you scroll off the screen. I do want to take care of this eel before I go down there to get those notes, though. Oh, that was cool. As I dove, my hitbox hit the surface of the water, so it made a little splash without bringing me back up to the surface. That was kind of cool. And he's already back. God damn. Okay. Yep. Cool. Plenty of air, though. I don't think we're in any danger here. Terrydactyland is a really cool mix of, it uses water effectively. It's not even really a mix of land and water. It just, you know, it's not like a water stage in the way that Jolly Roger Lagoon is. But, like, the fact that there's this flowing river, I think that one of the coolest things about the way that Banjo-Tooie uses water is that it provides a sense of geography. Damn, I can't tell which direction I came in, because in my mind I was thinking, okay, the platform was on the left, but it switched sides. So, is this my original exit? Ah, no, okay. We've not been here yet. Oh, I think I know where this is. The pool at the top? Yeah. Okay, let's get a look at... Yeah, check this out. Because Terrydactyland is prehistoric, we've got these guys. What are they called? Nautilus? Yeah, I think these are nautiluses. There are cephalopods like this that exist, but they certainly ruled the oceans in prehistoric times. And this, what is this supposed to... Is this like modeled after a coelacanth? Coelacanths are usually kind of a really grayish blue color, but the lack of fins, and that kind of longish tail fin gives a coelacanth. No, that's modeled after a... Oh, I don't know. There are these really cool giant prehistoric fish that have these bony jaws that I think this greenish one might be intending to evoke. And we looked at the kind kind of the fish animation, the way that they move in a previous stream, I think last week. So I believe they're random, but they have logic that prevents them all from getting too far away from each other, which is really cool. Trilobites. It's not Nautilus. Thank you. The chat is correcting me. Very nice. And I don't want to drown while I'm down here looking at these things. All right, so there are a couple of pterodactyls up here. Gruntydactyls, I think they're called. Very creative. That could really give us a bad time if they knock us off this ledge. So I'm going to try and keep an eye out. Okay, it's just one. All right, but he's a real son of a bitch. Ah! I thought I was being clever. Waiting for my favorite egg. And I think I actually need to, yeah, I need to use it right here. What do we have? Another rock nut? Yep.
Oh, go shape of the pack, but still one of us left.
I think I recall where that guy is. I think he's up around the spiraling border to the central mountain. Yeah, so let's see if we can take care of him somehow. I don't think there's anything else up here for us. Just that. Although, maybe if I follow this path around. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, hello. I like that the Globos start running away from you when you get nearby. I wonder if it's painful, the way that they're used by Mumbo and Humba. They definitely don't want to be collected, but that might just be, you know, a natural fear that small creatures have of larger creatures running at them menacingly.
You seem okay. Me let you in.
Alright, so if you've been with us from the beginning, you may recognize the backside of this scenario. This is the cave in which we got... Yes, there's a guy sleeping here, and he was guarding Chief BLOATAZIN's gold. I think by that point there were, unfortunately, there was some move that we didn't have access to. Yes. I want to say there was a jam, maybe even a jam jars in here. Certainly there were the split pads, although I'm not quite sure what they do in this context. Although I will take these eggs. I'll come back to that. Was this where the stegosaur was? Yes. Okay, cool. We haven't done this one yet. I don't know if that ice is dynamically generated around each baddie or if they actually figured out what the modeling would look like, but I think we could do an experiment. So that's what the ice looked like when he was standing still. I'm going to try and fire an ice egg at him when he's about to charge me, and let's see if the ice actually forms around his new shape. This might require Kazooie, though.
It ain't happening, lady. You need to get rid of Lardy Boy before you...
Fair enough.
Well, she agrees with that characterization. Yeah, sure enough. Check it out. That ice is dynamically generated around the baddies. How cool is that? It was definitely in a different shape from the way it surrounded him earlier. That's really awesome. You know, we talked on the podcast. Hyle and I interviewed Chris Sutherland, who, if he wasn't the lead programmer, he was certainly one of the lead programmers on this game. And he talked about a lot of the solutions, because the game was so big, needed to be kind of dynamic in nature. For example, you probably wouldn't ever need to use the grip grab move right here, but you can. And the way they did that is by basically looking if the edge of any surface was at a certain, like a certain angle from the actual surface of it. And if it was, then you should be allowed to grip grab it. I guess they did something similar to that with the way that the ice generates around the baddies when you fire an ice egg. That way they wouldn't have to individually design and model and program dozens upon dozens of... probably hundreds, actually. Here's the first egg of individual ice models. Very cool. All right, let's split up, and then yes. Okay. Yeah, definitely down here.
I can't believe that you're a bird who can hatch eggs. It's so absurd.
So hold down L plus X, and in a real bird I'll finally see. Just press X, and then a real bird I'll finally see. Oh, I don't think we have... Yeah, we have not got Kazooie's backflip move yet. I guess that comes later. Help. Okay. You just have to kind of take it at a weird angle. Oh, whoops. Not the right button.
Hey, you down there, get off my precious egg. I want it hatch, because I don't want it to yet. Oh.
Okay, we definitely should have done that in a different sequence. Let's go say hi to Terry, shall we? Yeah, I'm not sure where Kazooie's backflip is. We might have missed it in a previous world. Okay, so this leads to Chief BLOATAZIN, who we're going to go say hi to. You can't stop me. I'm doing it. BLOATAZIN! Oh, it's Chief BLOATAZIN! Yay!
Thanks again for returning Target's relic thingy. Why don't you go up to his temple and let him thank you personally?
We'll do that, Chief. Ooh, I never realized. I think Chief BLOATAZIN might have been setting us up for an attack in that moment. Ah. He's definitely the best, and he deserves a 9-part video game series. DKVine.com/BLOATAZIN. Sign the petition. I think we're only 999,800 signatures away from getting the attention of Microsoft. Oh, shit. Did I just screw myself? Can I really not get up there anymore? Surely I can. Yes. Okay. There we go. The camera wasn't quite zoomed out enough. Thanks for indulging in this little detour. BLOATAZIN's a favorite. Okay, so now we actually have to find our way out. I think... Okay, so I remember that was behind that cloth. Yeah, it must be up here. Nope. Nope. And eventually we do have to come back in here for... Oh wait, no, that's going further into the cave. Where are we? Ah, right here. Okay, so this is directly across. Okay, yes, directly across from Mayahem Temple. And there's the rock nut, and there's the spring shoes. Oh man, those spring shoes. I think those are going to give us trouble here in a moment. Yes, because... Oh, no. Yeah, you have to navigate this with spring shoes, and it is absolutely impossible. Oh, God. Okay, oh, no. Yeah, because you have to spring shoe like that. I remember when I replayed this the last time, this was one of the last stages that I actually played with any agency, and that bit gave me so much trouble. Sorry, legs falling asleep. Okay, there we go. I'm going to fall. I'm just telling you right now, I'm going to fall. Oh my god. Whoa. Hey, good for me.
Steal my eggs, would you? And take this. Bark.
We're having mucoids fired at us. Definitely don't want to get too close to the ledge. Thankfully, these are not the sort of mucoids that lead you. Oh, no! No! Oh, no. I don't even remember how we got up there. Oh, no. What was that you were saying about adult hand-eye coordination, Chris? Path to nest. Okay. Damn it. Oh, actually, this is a different route, so it's good that we took this, because we have that one final rock nut to take care of. And I think we're actually going to wind up collecting his Jiggy with the clockwork egg, so that'll be kind of cool. Oh. Path to nest, that's all well and good. Oh yeah, there's a dinosaur code, isn't there?
Only when the secret code of the dinosaurs is heard will this Jiggy be yours.
What is it? It's like long blast, short blast, long blast. I don't know. The baby T-Rex has a move in which he roars, but you can hold it down to get a longer roar. It's one of kind of the more obscure ones. Okay, so we basically need to navigate we need to keep ourselves here so the rock nut's looking at us, and navigate a clockwork kazooie over that kind of precarious series of ledges here. Two, one, got it.
Whew. Oh, don't believe you've beaten no Rocknut's tribe. We let you have shiny rock.
Is this our first Jiggy in Terrydactyland? Oh my god. The stage is so big. I've been doing this over an hour by this point. Okay. Okay, we're back where we started. Kind of. Okay, don't fall, don't fall. Got it. Tick, 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 tick. Aw, come on. I think it actually forces you. That's like a little moment where the physics forces you along your way. It's one of the rare non-dynamic bits in the game. When you get to the top of that ledge, I think it does actually push you up and over onto the ledge. I don't know why, because most everywhere else it requires you to do that sort of thing yourself. I really wanted those clockwork eggs, but that was foolish. Oof. Okay, I'm getting really scared now. Please, 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 I just need this. I need this. Ah, okay.
Yeah, you made it. Come on, I dare you to come up the stairs.
Let's catch these guys on fire. And how about some ice?
How about a little ice, Scarecrow?
Oh yeah, it definitely would have had to have been dynamic because think of how his wings are flapping. Ooh, God. That was scary. Bonfire Cavern. Oh yeah, I remember this. Okay, cool. How long do we have before this? Oh God, not long. Okay, good. I'm glad I didn't jump. That would have been tragic. In a very callous definition of the word tragic. Oh, I can't believe my fake character fell off a fake ledge. Tragedy. Ooh, another one of these. Oh, I didn't know if we were going to get to see Stomponodon. Oh man, this is going to be bad. This is just going to be a shit show. Okay. Where do we need to go? Left, there. Okay. Alright. I think I got it. It was... We go right, and then we go left. Oh no. The Triassic Steamroller. Stomponodon was so frustrating to try and get a good character picture of. Oh my god. Okay, so right. It's so scary. Okay, nothing there. Oh, no, there is nothing over there. Okay, so, yeah, I think we need to go to the left. Yep. Oh, is this the one where you have to... You need that move from Cloud Cuckoo Land where Banjo can go in his backpack and restore his health? Yeah, because don't you have to get here with everybody? Yeah, I remember this just being absurdly difficult. It's one of the last challenges you actually have to do. Oh, man. Okay, well, let's see what we did access. That's nice. Okay, I'm guessing this is going to lead into the ice side of Hailfire Peaks, just judging by the fact that it seems a little colder. That banjo one, that is. Whoa. Oh, okay. Back to the entrance. Alright, so... what else could we have accessed? Is that it? Ooh, check this out. Yeah, remember when I was pointing out the differences in color between the middle spire and the edges? They carried the edges over, but check out these kind of like green spots on the walls. Pretty cool. And in the sky, the fact that we only hear wind blowing. It's this really like menacing, eerie section of Terrydactyland that's completely divorced from the rest of it. I really like it. It's creepy. There's something about that Nintendo 64 sound effect. I guess it was in a library that Nintendo gave everyone of this blowing wind. I also remember it from... God, there was a section of Legend of Zelda in Kakariko Village. I think it might be that cutscene when the shadow comes out and winds up going into the bottom of the well. Same sound effect, I want to say, and it's just eerie. It's desolate and just kind of creepy in a game that's otherwise filled with characters. I don't know. Can I do it with Kazooie? Yeah, I guess I can. No, I don't know. Let's try. Let me split up and see if I can. Okay. Yeah, I think the chat is telling me Kazooie can actually. She's fast enough to miss Stump on it on entirely. See if I can do this rhythmically. Mamechi would be proud. Ow! And it's a Minjo. No. Okay. Whoa, I'm very low on health here. How do I get back? Go. Alright. We'll need to return here with Banjo. But hey, while we're at it, at extremely low health, why not go fight a boss? Or actually... okay, yeah. This is where we need to be. Half health. Okay, it's not terrible. It just dramatically reduces it when you split up. Okay.
Work.
I wonder if this will lead me to anywhere there's health. I know it's away from the boss, but... ooh, that's pretty. Oh, look at the water. That was a great look at the way the water moves. Let me see if I can get right up against it and look down again. Yeah, that's really cool. And that's actual geometry on the water. I think they also changed the lighting as the geometry shifts. But like when you're swimming around in there, the level is rising and falling. I mean, I can prove it right here. It's actually moving up and down. Very, very cool. I think that might be similar tech to how they accomplished the bouncy castle effect. I think that's an innovation of this game. I can't recall ever seeing anything like that in another Nintendo 64 title. And yes, I know. Shut up, Chad. We're looking at the water.
Give me back my eggs, you filthy light-fingered bear!
Well, what eggs are those?
Don't play the fool with me! I want my eggs back or else!
Oh, my voice is going.
Or else what? You're due to become extinct soon anyway.
That's not how it works, Kazooie.
Maybe so, but not before you.
Or whatever he said. I missed the quote. Disgruntled pterodactyl parent. Oh, that's right. I forgot that about this one. Oh, so they do lead you. Okay. Better vantage point around the other side. Oh, yes. Okay. Where are you? Where are you, Terry? Oh, damn. Okay, yeah. Check it out. I'll run this direction and he'll lead me. Yeah. The coin-op thingies, the ticket machines in Witchy World were much the same. There we go.
Those eggs hurt. I'm off for a rest while the mucoids soften you up.
My mucoids.
Disgusting. I wonder if Terry has sleep apnea.
Hey, where did all my snotty buddies go?
I wonder, can we hurt Terry from this angle? No, I don't think I have enough time. Yeah, that would be foolish. Alright, come on, you mucoids. You mucoids. 6 of them, eh? As I say, we don't use this move nearly enough. My controller batteries are low. That's not good to happen in the middle of a fight. Oh, phew.
Stop it, I've had enough.
Oh, poor guy. He's just a parent. I guess she.
I've tried my best, but I'll never get my eggs back from you now.
We haven't got your eggs, Terry.
You haven't? Oh dear. Sorry about the rough stuff.
That's alright. I enjoyed it.
Perhaps we could keep a lookout for your eggs.
Would you? That's real nice of you. There are 4 eggs to find, which must be ready for hatching around now.
About now. Leave it with us, Terry.
Please find the eggs for me before I become extinct.
Again, not how it works.
I'll give you half the reward now and half later. To help you get my eggs back, I'll also let you use this.
Ooh, very nice. Yeah, this is when the world really opens up. Oogie boogies. Oogle boogles. And I think there's... Okay, so there's a Jiggy up here. Yeah. Believe there's also a Jiggy up here. Or down here, rather. Uh-huh. Alright, now we're starting to clean up. And can we get a decent look at Terry? I forget. Give us a little flap. Come on. No, is that it? That's all we get? Cycle-wise? Okay. Really cool model. I love how, like, all his teeth, his teeth are, like, individually rendered. Or they're polygonal as well. So cool. That's just an awesome character. Well done, Banjo-Tooie art team. And let's continue into here. Oh, hang on. I've been ordered to shoot Terry in his big face by Chris Alcock, and he has word of God on my run. I have no choice. Alright, let's see what happens when we shoot Terry in his big, ugly, stupid face. Oh, nothing. Oh, I was expecting dialogue options. Okay. Alright, inside the mountain. I believe... Anything called love? I believe that there's an egg very nearby. I think it's up here. Yeah, you can hear them.
Has someone been repairing holes in their nest recently?
That's a clue, obviously, about this Jiggy. There was a Jiggy straight up there, and that's where we dropped in from in the middle of Terry's nest. That's one of the more obvious ones. Okay, so we have to figure out how to get Kazooie up here. Although I have an idea. I just need to make sure, reasonably sure, that I won't die when I jump off of this. Okay, that worked. It rarely does. So that, okay. That looks like, is that a, please don't be Mumbo. Okay, that's a flight pad. Good, 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 good. There's this entrance, which I don't know that we've actually walked into, but I'm just going to exit it and take a look at where it is so we can find our way back easily. Another split up pad, also cool. Oh, neat. It's a little river. Where are you? Oh, this was hidden. This was off to the side. I honestly hadn't noticed that. Alright, so let's go in, split up, and then we will come back out here and we need to figure out some way for Kazooie to get over there. I think we need to get her up on that flight pad that Terry activated. Yeah, but we can deal with the inside of the cave first. I don't want to do the Chomponodon or the Chompasaurus bit because we're coming up on our 90 minutes, and I think that would be best served for next week's stream. But we can certainly take Kazooie over here. Yeah, also keep in mind my battery is flagging, and I don't want to to just get in the middle of a speed-based challenge and have no way to control the game. Of course, I'm holding down the shoulder button the entire time I'm doing this.
So that's one of my precious babies. Oh, isn't it cute?
Yeah, for a weird hairless cretin, sure. That's like a bumblebee. There's no physical way that that thing should be able to maintain flight. Is there anything that tie her up that I should be interested in this cave? I don't see anything. It almost looks cobwebby up there. Yeah, check out the, again, textures. Look at the transition from... It's such a cool looking cave. Ah, yes. Okay, let's see if we can find that other egg. Metroid other egg. And yeah, so we don't have the backflip move yet, fortunately. Unfortunately. So we'll need to find that spire where she helpfully added... I think I might be going in exactly the wrong direction. Is it up here? Probably not. Because that would assume I know where I'm going. Nope. Oh, it's this. It's up here, I believe. Maybe. Maybe. Yep, there it is. Can I talk to you as Kazooie?
You've done not listen. No one gets in cave.
I'll be back.
Oh yeah, that's what Kazooie said last time. I wonder what happens if you enter this as Banjo. Aw, come on. Alright, I think there are spring shoes nearby. Yep. Ah, come on. Yeah, I didn't think that would be a problem with Kazooie. It's cool that you get to, based on the weight of the character that's doing the move, if you might get to go much higher than you otherwise would. Okay. Cool. So yeah, as I said, this is really where Terrydactyland opens up. So I think this will be a decent enough place for us to continue next week. But yeah, I'm gonna make one circuit. Oh god. Oh god. It's not at its full level of offensiveness yet. We'll see that next week. Yeah, I'll make one kind of lap around and then I'll hatch that egg. But yeah, while I'm doing this, I want to thank everyone who showed up in the stream. Of course, I hope I called you all out, but I really do appreciate you making the time on your Sunday morning to hang out and do whatever the hell this is. It's certainly not a speed run. But yeah, this stream again has been brought to you by our Patreon patrons. Check us out at dkvine.com/Patreon. Consider donating even at a low tier. $2 a month gets you access to our DK Vinecraft server. I would also like to give a special call out and request for subscriptions. Like and subscribe. Yeah, check us out. dkvine.com/YouTube will take us right there. Our YouTube account is dkvine.dotcom because dkvine was taken, I think, by one of us back in the early Google Plus days, or Google Video days, but we can't remember it. Anyway, oh. That was cool. Anyway, hatching this egg, reuniting a baby with a loving, doting parent that can't be bothered to hatch their own damn egg. I don't know why she deposited them here, or he.
Oh, isn't it cute?
But that will do it for today. Thanks, everyone. I really appreciate you sticking with me.